Time's nearly up, and I just need to tie them up and present the dish.
Oh,
This is hard.
it's not working.
Oh no, it came undone. She's only got 4 minutes.
Oh God, what now?
Oh. Is she rolling it up again?
She's rolling it up to make a tower, stacking it in layers, and building a tower. The bottom is a bit pointy, isn't it?
It is.
So she presses down on each layer.
Right.
What she's doing requires quite a bit of skill.
I stir-fried the dried radish greens and now I'm putting them inside the mold. Once it's filled, I'll steam it.
Wow. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, that is so impressive. She made a pyramid.
The cooking process looks very complicated, but I put a lot of care into making this dish. This braised pork belly, and since it's shaped like a tower, the dish is called tower meat.
This is beautiful. How am I supposed to eat it? This is all stuck together?
Yeah,
I have no choice but to cut it.
right.
How long did you steam it?
For 20 minutes.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Intricate. But you probably noticed that the pork belly could have cooked longer.
Right.
Pork belly should melt in your
Sure,
mouth.
sure.
But it's chewy.
I see.
I'm sorry. You're eliminated.
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so
Still,
much.
great try.
Thank you.
Good effort.
Thank you so much. I was actually pretty concerned about not having enough time to steam the pork belly, and right away he attacked the texture of the meat. Ah, disappointing. I definitely regret that. If I'd just done a little better, I would have survived.
It's okay. Stay calm. Deep breaths. It's fine. Just focus on the food. It's okay. I thought, don't get greedy. Keep it simple. And then, sigh relief. I did it. This is a Chinese dish called Happy Family, which is meant to bring joy for your loved ones. I'll cut it for you.
Oh, cut it open like that.
Inside are vegetables,
Seafood.
stir-fried seafood.
And then that is the sauce. Crab meat and egg
Looks like
whites.
she's pouring the sauce
After
on
she
top.
cuts it open. So after cutting it, she's pouring the crab meat sauce on top.
Yeah.
My intent was to create harmony between the fuyang sauce, the egg, and the stir fry.
She managed to combine the styles. She made the dumpling big enough to wrap around the Korean-style happy family dish. You eat it and think, wait, is this a happy family dish? It's a happy family dish. It's just a happy family dish.
A delicious one.
Chef Witch,
Yes.
you survived.
Thank you.
Wow, congratulations!
Thank you. Congratulations.
Oh.
Which Wicca walk has survived.
It's a Korean-style happy family, but also a Chinese happy family. But it didn't matter which it was all delicious. You could say it was a happy family dish that satisfied both styles.
I need to go up against the great chef Ho Dok-juk. He's the best of the White Spoon chefs, and I need to beat the best.
I really enjoy cooking with fire and wood. So, I don't think there's anyone here who can cook meat over a fire better than I can.
Lab director. He's the king of barbecue meat. Right there. Oh, that's him? Yeah.
Barbecue is his specialty. People line up and he runs out. And he used to have a white-collar job. That's amazing. So he hasn't been cooking nearly as long as we have.
Oh yeah, that's right. He made a career change. But he started doing this because he truly loves barbecuing.
I used to have a white-collar job. I worked at a company called TJ Chunjana. When I was just cooking as a hobby, I felt I had such a strong passion for it. After work, I put the kids to bed and studied cooking techniques. I test out and try new things. The weekend farm was a great place to practice my skills. I can't quite call myself a chef, so I decided to name myself lab director because I've been studying cooking on my own.
I think you're great.
Oh, thank you. I'm a fan.
Me too, me too.
Are you making barbecue today?
Beef ribs.
Beef ribs?
Look at this.
But it's impossible to cook.
Sure.
Barbecued ribs takes
10 hours
time.
more, but I'll be cooking that
An hour and a half?
Yeah.
He's very good at what he does, but he has no time to cook them. There's no way. Of all the dishes here, what takes the longest, in the end, it's all about how it tastes.
Normally, this dish takes a really long time to make. It takes about 12 to 13 hours, but I think I can do it. I put a lot of thought and practice into reducing the cooking time for the ribs.
Oh, he's using the pressure cooker for the barbecue.
Oh, that's how he's gonna make it in time.
But can it be done in time? He's so good at making it so that the meat slides right off the bone. That's his signature. But he still needs to capture that barbecue flavor or he's in trouble.
So he has to smoke it, and
It's really hard to pull off.
My process was to sear the meat on the outside and then put it in the pressure cooker. That way I can create the right texture and consistency. What truly sets the dish apart is the oak aroma. That smoky scent. Yeah, it's completely different from cooking it in the oven. Creating that smoky flavor that you get on a grill, that's real barbecue. That's authentic.
Oh, do you think he managed to capture the right flavor?
Looks like the barbecue chef is done.
Sure is. His signature is having the bone slip right out.
Wow, that looks so delicious.
Hey, listen, I'm calling myself lab director. For me, it doesn't quite feel right to give myself the title of chef. But if I pull this off, I think I'll be able to consider myself a chef, maybe.
Oh, over there. It's barbecue. Let's check out some barbecue.
Really?
Yeah.
Gotta see the part over there. So curious. Did you manage to pull it off in
I
time?
did, yes, it's ready. This is my rib. I've cooked it in the style of Texas barbecue beef ribs, but I use a Korean-style soy sauce marinade, so you'll be able to taste some sweetness.
The thing is,
Yeah.
Texas barbecue melts in the mouth.
It should be tender.
Is it possible that quickly?
Yeah, I think so. tried it, you bit right into it. And when you took that first bite, I could see how easily the meat broke apart. In my mind, I felt like there was a 70% chance I cut the texture right.
First of all,
Yes.
it's nice and smoky. The key is the texture.
Yes.
How'd you pull this off? You survived.
Thank you. Oh, you did it. Wow.
So this can be done in a short amount of time. Use the pressure cooker to make it tender and still capture that smoky flavor. It tastes like it was slow cooked and carefully prepared. I'm surprised. Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done. Great work. Barbecue lab director. Has survived.
Now I have a chance to prove to myself that I have earned the title of chef. And I can showcase the skills I've worked so hard to develop.
There are a lot of meat dishes. Seems like everyone's making their best dish.
A go!
Beef, yeah. That's chicken, yeah, chicken.
It's best to use standard flavors. It's advantageous in a competition like this.
What's this? Chef, what kind of meat is that? Oh, it's rabbit. Yeah.
There's rabbit too?
There is. I haven't seen rabbit in a while.
I've never tried rabbit before.
People don't eat it too often. It's popular in our country. Well, like chicken and beef, pork. Yeah.
May not be the most familiar dish, but it's still delicious. And if it tastes good, that's what matters, right? I just try whatever I feel like cooking.
Complicated should have brought a bigger pressure cooker.
This is the dish that I'm most interested in.
The rabbit?
Yeah.
Chef June is basically my boss. I worked up to the position as sous chef at a restaurant called Soigné. And he's kind of part of the reason that I became a genius.
Why do you call yourself rebellious?
When I cook, I like to try a lot of new things. And I've had people tell me that I don't always do as I'm told.
So you make things difficult for people.
Not for people on my level, but maybe for my
The
boss.
one above you.
Yeah, I see.
He tends to have a lot of unusual ideas that even I couldn't. I don't know how it'll turn out, but it will be interesting.
I get creative and try to. For example, I tried to make the milk of a cod look like it's brain. I knew it would look very appetizing, but would actually be delicious. I'd never serve it to a customer. Of course, I figured no one would want to eat something that looked like that, so I gave up halfway through trying.
I'm kind of nervous. I'm nervous about trying out new things.
I take a tenderloin and I wrap it in a ham called prosciutto. And then I use crepine, a pig's greater omentum. It's a net-like membrane that surrounds internal organs. I use that to wrap everything again. I cook it like a steak, and then my experience at restaurants, most customers prefer beef. When they think of steak, it's always beef. So my goal was to prove that other meats. What is that?
Rabbit.
What? It's tough. Cooking rabbit is extremely challenging. You know, cooked rabbit doesn't have that distinct meaty aroma like beef does. It actually tastes a lot more like chicken breast. So to enhance the aroma, it needs to be served with a strong sauce.
Oh, he's also cooking offal. Looks like liver. It's rabbit liver.
Yeah. I thought it'd be interesting to make a sauce out of rabbit liver. I actually got this idea from the story of the turtle and the rabbit. What do we associate with the rabbit? Maybe we could use rabbit liver. I blend the pan-fried liver into the sauce. There's a certain flavor that comes from all that sauce to add to the dish. Not too many chefs are using that ingredient. So enjoy the bold choice.
What is this? So, for my dish, a dish called rabbit and rabbit liver. Nice. Okay, I'll give it a try.
Great, thank you.
Definitely rebellious. As a chef, I thought, check him out. He chose to cook this. I don't think that Korean people of his generation would have tried it. The same goes for me, to be honest. In Korea, he can be very difficult to work with. But he looked at me like, I don't mind the challenge. I'm gonna prove myself. So this is what Korean rabbit tastes like. Honestly, I've never heard it before. Korean rabbit. It tastes different than I expected. Very different. But I don't think it's because of the rabbit, or because you were too rebellious, Chef. Honestly, I can't really tell. I'm not quite sure. You know what? I'll need to think on it some more. Yeah. Yep. With liver, it tastes pretty good. But what was lacking was that unique rabbit aroma I'm familiar with. There may be flavors associated with rabbit I'm not familiar with. And Seo Pak must have tried Korean rabbit. So I put him on hold until I can get some advice.
Eating the liver sauce, dragon. The texture of the rabbit I ate when I was young. We showed up to this competition and started with a rabbit dish. I can't tell if it's super common or you were brave to cook these. Most chefs would have gone for something more popular. That's sure rebellious.
Thank you.
Well done.
I'm sorry.
Impressive. A dish like that, of course it is.
Hidden White Spoon Chef Che Kang-rok's dish is complete.
Obviously, I want to survive, but anything can happen. The second floor is where it's at.
Check him out.
I don't know why this seems so hard. I have to do what it takes to seize this opportunity.
I wonder what he's cooking.
Here's what he's making.
Yeah, I'm
Check out.
curious too.
They have to cook their best dish.
Wonder if he's gonna make Chef to survive. The person to make it up.
If he doesn't, the AT survive.
Oh my gosh, please survive. Please survive. Please, I beg you.
Come on, you've got this. Check on rope, let's go.
When they cheered me on from up top, I felt a little awkward. I thought, just do your best. I need to make it possible for one more. Looks like he's
Wow.
Sure. Chef Rock brought you see that? Kind of eat freshwater here.
Yeah, but his preparation method is different. Typically with freshwater eel, you grill it. You cut it open and spread it out.
Oh,
Then
wow.
you put it on the grill. I'm taking the eel and then cutting it
Ayun,
into pieces.
wow.
Grilling it like that first. I grill it, steam it, pull it down,
Ayun, wow.
then braise it.
chunks of eel in there. He's making braised eel.
Ah, sure, he's thinking of braising.
Freshwater eel is usually grilled. It'd be nice to braise it instead. Gratitude towards braising. I hear a voice says, don't do it that way. You have to braise. It's the only way. I heard that voice again. So I raised it. That's my signature. First, it's the process of creating a large chunk of meat. Because it's cooked whole, there are very thick bones inside. So I remove them. The larger pieces feel different. I make sure and remove all the bones. It feels so satisfying to eat it whole. And I braise some tofu too. That's another fun element. It's intended, yeah. Then I make some vegetables, maintaining good texture. One by one, I braise them as well. And serve them on the side. Freshwater eel. Paired with lightly braised vegetables. This felt like the right place for me to try.
Hidden White Spoon Chef Che Kang-rok's dish is complete.
He's finished.
Will the judges please head to his station?
Thanks for your work.
Wow, what's this?
I'm hoping that they like the innovative presentation.
Usually with freshwater, people choose to grill it. Usually. Why did you choose to braise it?
I found that when you cook in whole pieces with the skin still on, the texture and taste is kind of fun. It feels super soft and light. Yeah. And that experience.
Wow, that's a bit shit all wrong. He just seems really nervous.
Both judges have to look at it.
That's right.
I thought the dish you prepared was pretty risky. Cook the vegetables and sauce. I thought all they taste bad together.
I thought eel is characterized by its oiliness and bouncy texture, so it could go well with crisp vegetables, but it could especially if braised incorrectly.
You were making braised veal. I thought it would turn out the way I expect. You know, will it have Chef Kang-rok's unique touch? Chef, your unique style of braising. It's extremely well refined. You've survived.
Oh,
You've survived.
oh.
Congratulations. Well done. Hidden White Spoon Chef Che Kang-rok has survived. Has survived. All right.
Nice job!
Good news for the black spoons, huh? I was worried it'd be too dry or the fat wouldn't be as it should be, especially since braising tends to dry out the meat. But when I tasted it, it was very clean and extremely delicious. I've never had braised freshwater eel that tasted this clean or this light. And I also like that he lightly braised the vegetables to enhance their natural flavors. Braising is a difficult technique to get right, but this was done by an expert. You can't really create something like this without putting a lot of thought and care into it. I think I understand why he decided to come back. Seems like he's got more to show us, so I'm excited. You can smile now. Right. You're safe.
See? I made the right call. When you're cooking, and you're making what you want to make, you're all the more determined to get it right. And now that I've survived this, I'm ready for what comes next.
Why is he going that way?
Yeah, why is he heading over there?
Maybe he's going to sit on that side because it looks cooler.
I think you're right. Oh. This season, just like last season, I'm gonna treat each challenge like it's my last chance to prove myself.
Because the hidden white spoon chef Chek Hong Rok has survived, one additional black spoon will be allowed to advance to the next round.
Wow.
Which means the total number of black spoons who can survive the elimination round is 19.
So it'll be 38 total, 19 on each side.
As of now, the number of remaining spots for black spoons is 10.
Is that a Japanese chef? Which one? Over there. Check out how many knives he has. He has his whole collection on display.
I brought my blades to cut down the competition.
Whatever he's doing is extremely technical.
In Japanese cuisine, technique is extremely important. How food is prepared directly impacts how it tastes, and I hope to showcase that in my dish. I started making maki, or gimbap. Typically when you make gimbap, everything's rolled in seaweed. But I won't be doing that. Instead, I'm using radish. That looks like Katsunamuki. Yeah. He's quite talented. It's thinner than seaweed. And on the inside, the cucumber is also thinly sliced. So when you eat it, it very gently melts in your mouth. And with it, I'll be serving what appears to be somyang, but it's not. It's actually Chinese yam. Finely julienne Chinese yam. When you look at it, it appears to be somyang, but when you bite it, you get this crunch. It's all about knife skills. I hope they're impressed.
Delicious and tender.
More Japanese cuisine. Oh no, I'm in danger. He's got his fan too.
Man, that's so cool.
His specialty is eel rice bowls. He's a national expert.
What's his name then? Fan Master?
Is it really?
I'm Fan Master.
Man, check it out.
It's so fluid. It's not just his hands either. His posture, his steps, it's like he's dancing. Some people wonder why I don't beat it like that. You know, why do you weave it like this? But the reason I do this is because charcoal grills don't evenly distribute heat. So by fanning over the whole grill, I can ensure that they're cooked evenly. I start from above, but I always move to where the fan is needed most.
What is that? He's using steam to temperize it.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's smart.
So steam once,
Yeah.
and then grill. Because it's eel, so the fat has to drain for it to taste good. So using both methods is really smart.
The method that I use to cook eel, I learned from Akasaka Jubaku, which is an eel specialty restaurant in Japan. They've been specializing in eel for 250 years and 8 generations. I kind of just barged in, got down on my knees, and begged them to teach me. And they took me in, taught me, and now I'm recreating that same method. A good eel rice bowl requires patience. The time it takes to stand at the grill. How long to baste the eel for? and deciding when to take it out. Everything comes down to timing, and that's something we learn from experience. If you truly want to master a dish, you cannot do so without endless patience. The eel should stand on its own, but with the rice, the texture of the dish is even better. After one bite, I think you will approve. How should I eat it? Use the chopsticks to take a small bite. Without any rice? Just at first, then with rice. Yeah, it was steamed until tender, so it should fall apart.
The fact that you can tear it with chopsticks, that's amazing.
There's no way that's not delicious. Well, it's certainly clear to me that when it comes to grilling eel, you're very skilled. The flavor is very nice too. It's not too fishy or smelly. And yet, fascinating. Yes. So for the time being, I'm going to put you on hold. I understand. I understand. Thank you. Honestly, this wasn't an outcome I anticipated. Is he on hold?
Yeah, he is.
As far as flavor, I actually think his grilled eel was incredibly authentic. The sauce, the toddy he made, was really great too. However, when it comes to grilled eel, I think it should fall apart and melt the second you put it in your mouth. And it just felt slightly off. Thankfully, Chef On knows Japanese cuisine pretty well. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, wait, is that it? Are you gonna tell me anything? I mean, is this it for me?
Looks like they put him on hold, Mr. Fanmaster.
Hey, look. I think the knife guy's plating now.
I wanted to play with textures and flavors. Visually, food might appear a certain way. But with just a little cutting and slicing, you can create a very different experience. I just have to show them. And then I'll definitely make it through. This is very nice. The presentation is simple and elegant. Thank you. But I think it's upside down. Oh, yes, you're not right. I mean, it's spot on. I thought I was going to breakfast. There you go. Where do I start? Start with the grilled blackfoot sea perch, here. Then as a palate cleanser, I'd eat the maki roll. With rice. Like this. Ume kiri shiso? That's correct. It's stuck on maki. I watched his expressions. It looked like he was enjoying my food. And finally, to end, some somya with cherry blossoms. You are knife omakase. Well, you're very skilled, thank you. Clearly this meal took a lot of effort. And that's evident as well, you know. But why ask me to eat the fish first? So when I prepared this meal, you ordered the courses with intention. And I did that because this dish had stronger seasoning than this dish here. That's why.
I think that as a chef, the way you serve and present your dishes is really important, right? Because you're giving them direction. However, from a diner's perspective, it can be... There's a part of you that thinks, really? You know? Right. And because of that, knife omakase. Yes? You're on hold. Good effort, eh? On hold.
Literally, the day before, I decided to change the order. I wanted the fish to be last, but I knew it was the strongest, so I thought it might be best to have a strong lead, and that's why I served it first. So when he called me out for serving it first, it surprised me.
Everything else was great. It was just a slight error in judgment.
Alright, start with this.
Yes,
Rockthroat sea perch.
exactly.
Oily fish.
It is.
So we're starting with an oily fish.
Funny enough, that's the exact same thing Chef Han pointed out.
Oh, did you?
Yes, yes.
Sorry to twist the knife.
It's okay.
There should be a reverse. Right?
I made a last minute change.
Fish last.
He's on hold.
Well, when in doubt.
There's a lot of Japanese chefs on hold.
Did something break? Oh, cool.
Apple
I want to watch.
Let's
Very
go.
exciting.
Trying to do that on a time crunch is brutal.
What is he doing? Is he kneading with his feet?
Yeah, but kneading?
I believe so. Let's count how many are making noodles.
There's too many.
Right.
Those are Nanyang noodles.
It's the noodle UN. Plus, there's all this fresh pasta. I think that's Southeast Asian.
Ah, really?
It's a real showdown. Cow Pak is very authentic. It's just a little too starchy. You added more than you need. I'm sorry.
Thank
There's just no clear identity. You've been eliminated.
Good effort.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
The noodles should be great on their own.
You need to be careful when you're focusing on one element. Considering what happened to Chef Kim, their standards seem really high.
It's a noodle dish. If the noodles aren't good, then the rest of the dish isn't good. I'm making soba noodles. It's a very gradual process. Buckwheat's a bit grainy, so if you want perfect noodles, you have to prevent it from clumping. That's why I gradually add water and knead by hand. I think he's hand making buckwheat noodles. I think so. I saw him milling it earlier. What's this nickname? I think it says Iron Arms.
Iron arms, huh?
I mean, look at
He's
him
just
go. Working it, isn't he? Name suits him. I like my nickname. I like it. It sounds cool, despite how ironic it actually is. In reality, I have a rare incurable disease that causes muscle loss in my right hand. But when I'm cooking, my arm's as tough as iron. The symptoms were pretty gradual. I didn't really notice them until my second year of high school. My hands tend to tremble, but that's a given with this condition. I don't have the muscles to support my right hand, so every time I move my fingers, everything starts to shake. Right now, I have muscle loss from here to my fingertips. If it continues to spread, then it's endless. So I came here to show that people like me are still capable of great things. Does buckwheat need soba?
Yep, soba noodles.
And with soba, you don't need to age the dough like you do with udon, right?
Right, you can just make them. That's often when soba tastes the best.
Interesting. When you roll out the dough, you need to make sure that the sheet is an even thickness. You need to be fast too. Otherwise, the moisture will evaporate and it'll dry out. Whoa. Whoa.
He's very, very good. Absolutely. Lots of skill. I don't want to go against him in noodle making. I think he's the dark horse.
You can see how passionate he is. This is what he loves to do.
I make noodles every single day. At this point, it's almost become my entire personality. Every day I milk buckwheat, turn the flour into dough, and cut the noodles. I actually have to relearn how to use a knife, since I can't move my hand. And it's embarrassing for me to admit, but I basically just tried through it until I got it right. Even now, I have a hard time talking about it. Thankfully, I can still use my shoulder. So I learned to cut with momentum and to clench my right hand tight in order to keep the knife steady. It was hard, so I practiced until it was easy. I have to try a lot harder than most people, so I can just keep up with them and be normal. I do it because I'm passionate about cooking, and I keep cooking because I love it. These noodles require coarsely milled buckwheat flour. That's how they get their uniquely grainy texture and rich flavor. It gives these simple noodles a lot more depth to their taste. There's a bit of fresh wasabi here. In a small dish, there's Marlin salt. Right next to it is a cup of white sesame oil, seasoned with salted kelp. Nice. And over here, it's suyu made with chicken broth for you to dip the noodles. Sounds good. First, done the oil? Yes, you mix it. And with the tsuyu, I dip half? Yeah, exactly. About half. Where did you learn to cook? I haven't had any formal training specifically for soba. I see. Everything I know, I taught myself. I ask because there's a lot of intention here. You're trying to evoke the flavor of the buckwheat. That's why these are grainy, coarse noodles. Yes. And to me, it's the mark of a talented cook. You have a great sense of flavor and balance. And each time I dip the noodles, I got excited to dip them again. I wanted to try the next thing, to see how the taste of the noodles would change. And when I tried the soy sauce, the whole meal felt complete, like it all came full circle. Iron Arms, you've survived. Thank you. Well done. Thank you. I really enjoyed it. Iron Arms has survived. Wow. I was really, really proud of myself. I've been working so hard. Well, it feels like I've been working so hard. So I was thrilled. Has the young Yakuza guy been judged yet? I don't think so. Which one is he again? It's that guy over there. Wait, which one? That one. In stripes. Oh, I see. What kind of sheets are those? He's feeling something. What's he making? Sorry? What's he making? I'm not sure yet. I brought the dish I'm most confident in. I think statistically, my restaurant has sold more of this dish than any other restaurant in Korea.
His restaurant's got the longest lines on Yeongyang-gu.
They're calling the son of Shinyon's.
So why not give it a try?
I'm trying to guess what he's making.
The dish I'm making today is actually lasagna. So
This is lasagna?
well, usually you stack it.
Is that bechamel?
Yes, bechamel sauce and ragu.
All right, but how do you get layers?
Even though it's pasta, it's structured more like a pie because it's just layers of pasta and filling on top of each other. But for today's dish, I'm getting a bit creative with it. Instead of stacking it, I'm rolling it.
Oh,
This way, the texture of the pasta is much crispier, which I think is always better.
that's a little out of the box.
Yes, very much.
That's a great idea.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's very clever.
All right, rolled lasagna. That's a very, very unique dish.
It's basically a variation of lasagna. It's lasagna, but as a roll. With that crispy texture we Koreans love. The judges said their main criteria is taste, and this tastes good. Very good.
So we've got the meat sauce, the ragu sauce, and
And the tomato
the
sauce.
bechamel sauce all together. So this cut has everything.
Yes, it does.
It's browse now. I think he likes it. It's interesting. This interpretation of lasagna tastes the same but feels different, which also means it's hard to pinpoint. So I'm a bit torn. All right, Tracer. I'm gonna put you on.
Okay, thank you.
Chef An and I both have our share of culinary blind spots. But for this dish, the most delicious part of lasagna is the slightly burnt part.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that you took that and made lasagna in a way that highlights that flavor, I get it. I see where you're coming from.
I'm glad, thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you. It's in the hands of fate now.
Peppered lobster with kimchi bisque. It's me in the sauce. It's a French anchory. So that's why I choose Agnon.
I'm actually from France. I was adopted when I was 6 years old.
I'm very happy to add some Korean touch in my French cuisine.
I think the best part about this dish is the doneness of miso. You've survived.
Thank you, sir.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It looks incredibly fresh.
Obviously, it's meant to imitate a real lobster shell, but it's actually a twill. It's just cut and painted.
She hand drew those. Those fake shells are a work of art.
Then I mold and fry the shell by pouring oil over it. And once it's set, I place the shell on top. This way it visually signals that the dish is a lobster dish.
Not only is this fun, it's a very thoughtful dish. You've survived. Bravo.
Has survived.
Go, boss!
He's wearing white. You think he's wondering why he's down there?
I know all the white schools know how skilled I am. I chose to make shrimp porridge with spring ingredients, a dish made without any artificial seasonings whatsoever.
The clear intent, being able to flavor it without artificial seasoning and the way it tastes. Us in the kitchen, you've survived.
What?
Another one? Has survived. Just 6 spots left.
Wow. It's shaped like a crane. It's beautiful. It's just sashimi. I'm sorry.
So I can just pick up any piece here?
Grab whichever you want.
This shrimp. As far as these chicken feet go, There's just nothing that really captivates me.
I understand.
I'm eliminating.
This right here
See,
is a Blackie
one market hero?
Yes?
Hero. Let me think about it.
This is a cartoccio inspired by flounder mugwort soup.
The mugwort is really tough. When I take that first bite, that's your only chance. That's it. I'm putting you on hold. You're eliminated. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're getting down to the wire now.
The ingredients I use are accessible to everyone. With a few tweaks and a little extra care, you can easily elevate home cooking. So I'm going to put a new spin on some classic Korean dishes.
I think the dishes you've made today are truly something special. You've survived.
Thank you.
Wow. Survive?
And with that, the Black Spoon elimination round is now complete. Due to the survival of one of the hidden white spoons, the total number of remaining seats is 5. Without further ado, we will now be announcing the additional survivors. Our first survivor is Michael Makase. Oh, congratulations. Thank you. To be honest, I thought I'd make it. Second chef who we've selected as an additional survivor is Rebellious Genius. Congrats. Just one time, I'd like to be Chef Lee Jr. in the challenge. I hope he's not too offended by that. It is a competition. Fan master. Thank you. Woo! I'll do my best. Trendsetter. I'm so grateful. I can't believe it. And last but not least, the final additional Black Spoon who will survive elimination is 3-star Killer.
Yeah!
And now, with 19 finalists selected, this concludes the Black Spoon elimination round.
Figured if I put in the work, I survive. I need to keep making bold choices. If you lose, you're out.
There's no way they're going to beat you. I'll show them who's number 1.
Once the Black Spoons had changed into their uniforms, it seemed a bit intimidating.
I was a little lost. We were standing on the edge of an empty pit.
I thought there'd be refrigerators.
I kept whipping my head around, but there wasn't a single fridge in sight.
First, we'd like to offer our congratulations to Hidden White Spoon Chef Che Hongrov and our 19 Black Spoon finalists for making it past the Black Spoon elimination round. For having round.
Now then, the time has come for us to reveal the second round of Culinary Class Wars. For this round, you will be facing off in a one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duel.
Alright, here we go. It's our turn now. Who was I gonna face? And what ingredient would I be getting?
I was right back to where I'd left off. One-on-one.
Now that the second round has been revealed, we will announce the theme of the one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duel. The theme of this duel is already right in front of you.
Where?
In the pit? Is it up?
Oh. Oh? Oh? What?
Let's see what it is.
What? Whoa!
Whoa!
What is this?
No way! Whoa!
Whoa!
What is this?
No way!
incredible.
Wow. 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 Oh.
I get it now. This is so cool.
Absolutely. I guess the fridges got replaced by fancy display cases. This season, the theme of the one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duel is regional Korean ingredients. I love it. This is great. Standing before you are 20 specialty ingredients from across the country. Each of them has been selected as a representative of various regional culinary practices. Once two contestants have agreed to duel, they will select one of the locations on the map. Only then will the regional ingredient be revealed. Once their ingredient has been selected, the dueling chefs must each create a dish outstanding enough to defeat their chosen opponent. Wow.
So we're gonna have to get a bit creative here, aren't we?
Yeah. I thought it was a cool idea. The reason is what we have to work with to do the other region. A whole dish that reflects that region's culture. I was very excited about it. We will now proceed with the selection process to determine the pairings for the one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duels. White Spoon chef Sun Jung-won, please come to the center.
Chef Sun Jung-won is incredibly famous and well-renowned. He's the only chef in Korea to own 2 separate Michelin star restaurants, one with Western cuisine and one with Korean cuisine, both excellent. For someone of his caliber, he's very good at casual cooking.
All Black Spoons who wish to face off against the White Spoon chef, Sun Jung-won, please step forward.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
All right. I wondered if I look easy to beat.
He's an amazing chef. That's why I wanted to duel him. Plus, I also come from a fine dining background. So, I think I can beat him.
Obviously, I'd love to be the Michelin chef.
I'm a huge fan of his. I've been waiting for this opportunity.
White Spoon chef Sun Jung-won, please select the Black Spoon chef you'd like to duel.
I think he knows already.
Chef 3-star killer. Just like you, I've worked at a few Michelin 3-star restaurants. I worked in those places. Never earned me a single star, but just 3 stars. I had to earn my stars on my own merit.
All right.
So, do you think you can stop me?
I'm going to try.
White Spoon chef Sun Jung-won and Black Spoon chef 3-star killer, you have been paired up for the one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duel.
Oh.
Now then, in order to choose your ingredient, please select a location on the map.
Very nice.
Oh.
Jeju, Changwon, Yeosu. Coastal regions likely have seafood ingredients. Yet,
All of us were wondering the same thing. Did production go with the obvious, or did they purposefully choose regional ingredients that were more obscure and unexpected?
even if we knew a region's cuisine well, we were still guessing.
It would become very exciting for me.
Because when you chef, you have to cook with everything.
I don't know, man. How do you choose?
My head's spinning. What do you think? Let's stick close to home. Mungyong?
Somewhere here?
Wonju?
What's in Wonju?
Wonju?
Out of all the choices, Wonju seemed the most interesting.
Wonju was his suggestion. I thought, sure, okay, let's give it a go.
What's in Wonju? Vegetables, I guess.
Let's see. Look at that.
reveal the ingredient from the city of Wonju. The ingredient of your duel is... What is it?
Some kind of meat.
Wonju beef tongue.
Beef tongue, huh? Holy cow, man. Literally.
Very nice.
Wow.
Beef tongue. So, I've never cooked beef tongue before. I'm a little lost here. And it's a fine dining duel too. Rocks. Oh, wow.
It's really hard.
White Spoon Chef, Venerable Sunchen, please come to the center.
I don't want to fight her.
White Spoon Chef, Hu Tokchu, please come to the center. White Spoon Chef, Yijun, please come to the center.
What's this one?
All black spoons who wish to duel, please step forward. What a legend. I'll give you a taste of hell. Don't worry, I'll set you up for you. Get ready. You're going down. Oh, it's on now. Now, please select the location on the map. The ingredient of your duel is... Hachu Chonggochang.
Chang.
Pohang monkfish. The ingredient of your duel is... Changwon sea squirt. That's crazy. No way.
That sucks.
We'll have fun. Yeah. All of the matchups for the one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duels have been decided. Black Spoon versus White Spoon. White Spoon versus Black Spoon. Welcome to the kitchen, where the first round of the culinary class wars will commence. In a few moments, the one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duels will begin. When the duels have been completed, the number of survivors in each class will directly impact the next round of the competition. Evaluations for the one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duels will be conducted as a blind tasting. Both judges will be wearing blindfolds and will be judging your dishes based on taste alone.
When your blind test is all about taste, and nothing else.
I think it's the fairest way to be judged in this competition.
I assumed all the contestants watched season 1 to prepare, so I figured I had to prepare myself as well. This time I'll be formal. I've got 57 years of experience. I'm relaxed. I never get nervous.
We fought like hell to get here, so the White Spoons better get ready, because we're here to win.
Now, the time has come for the one-on-one Black Spoon versus White Spoon duels to begin.
Let's go!
Guys! Team, come on, White Spoon! Go Black Spoon! Let's win this! Chef Sun Jong-won looks a bit too relaxed. I'm interested to see what he makes. He has 2 Michelin stars, 1 for each restaurant. For Titanic and Le Mans. He's known as the double star chef. Let's get to work. Le Mans was the first restaurant of the 2. And it's kept its Michelin star for nearly 5 years in counting. As for Botanic Garden, it's maintained its star since 2023. I'm the first Korean chef to operate 2 one-star restaurants simultaneously. Recently, the Asia's 50 Best ranking came out, and one of his restaurants took 25th place. Every year, there's a ranking of Asia's 50 best restaurants. And in addition to the ranking, it's also the highest given entry award. And for the 2025 list, that award went to Botanic Garden. I think he's going to make something extravagant. He tends to use a lot of different techniques.
I really wish I could step
his work up close.
If I had to bet on it, he's my pick to win.
Nice to meet you. I'm Slim Jumbo, White Spoon Chef.
I think he's probably feeling a lot of pressure.
Absolutely. Out of all the matchups, that's the one everyone's keeping an eye on.
Who's the blacksmith? He's a 3-star killer. And he's good too. Very good.
As a chef, he specializes in French cuisine, traditional French cuisine, and he's done pretty well for himself career-wise.
Oh man, 3-star killer, huh? His knife skills. Aw,
He's good.
He's very good. You could tell just by watching him that only a chef who's worked in the best kitchens could make that amazing risotto.
He's a very experienced fine dining chef. Here to fight. Want my opponent to be strong. That's what makes it exciting.
I'm an all-or-nothing kind of guy. I want this duel to be great.
At the end of the day, it's a competition, and I intend to win it. What was their ingredient again? Beef tongue. Right, beef tongue. It's huge.
There's some tough ingredients, and beef tongue's one of them. It's just not a commonly used cut of meat.
I mean, why not ribeye? Or any other cut? There's so many kinds. Why beef tongue?
I've tried it a few times, but I don't really cook with it because it's not something people usually ask for. At least not in my experience. It just doesn't seem to pop.
I didn't really know what to do with it. But I had to try and prepare it for whatever I decided to make. Once I finally started cutting, I realized how beautiful the marbling was on the inside. I knew I wouldn't have to do much to make it delicious. So I decided to fire up the charcoal grill and make some steaks. Sometimes the simple way is the best way.
That's the good thing about beef tongue. It's delicious on its own. Just grill it right.
That's the way to do it. I love yakiniku. I'd say I'm quite experienced in charcoal grilling. I think I've done it tens of thousands of times by now. The key is making sure the cut is cooked evenly, so you need to be diligent. The fat also has to melt to a certain degree. You want to make sure your steak is cooked medium to medium well. That gives the fat enough time to actually melt the meat. And that's how you get the best flavor and texture.
3-star killer's in the zone. Steady hands. He looks calm. Very calm.
So he's doing steak. And what's Chef John Juan making over there?
He's got charcoal too. Looks pretty similar.
So they both gonna be barbecue.
I figured we both use charcoal. I'm of the opinion that charcoal grills are superior since it adds a nice smoky flavor to the meat.
Where did he put the beef tongue? Do you see it?
No, I don't see it.
What's it doing?
I had mostly drowned him out, but then I heard a noise from the pressure cooker. He already lit the charcoal, so why use that?
As soon as I took out the tongue, the gears in my head started turning. I had this idea, right from the start, to cook the tongue in a pressure cooker before grilling it.
What's he doing? Looks like he's gonna braise it.
But first, I needed more meat. So I cut and seared more beef. Added some onions, carrots, and celery. And cooked everything down until tender. And that creates the base stock. As for the tongue, he's tying it with string. Burning charcoal,
Considering from the looks of it, he's making a classic French dish.
Maybe classic, but also cliche.
I tied the steaks, added them to the stock, and set the pressure cooker for 40 minutes.
Wait a second. He threw the beef tongue in there?
That's why he made the stew. So he's raising them in the stew for sure. Wow.
It also creates a flavorful sauce. Once the tongue comes out,
Oh, there it is. You can see how tender it is. Look at that. They look perfect. They taste good too.
I put the steaks on the grill. The charcoal adds a smoky flavor, and the Maillard reaction will create some texture. Once it's been braised, the beef tongue is very tender, and yet there's a slight crunch to the outside after being tossed on the grill.
I'm sure those dishes were very well prepared, but 3-star killer just kind of grilled a steak. I thought he'd go all out here, you know?
Well, aside from grilling, looks like he's making a sauce.
Did you see what kind of sauce? I think the sauce